Hi guys, welcome to the CATWay. So in this video, we are going to solve a daily set. And before we begin, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Now moving on to the question that we have. So it's been given that Chintamani, the versatile investor, was looking at the investment that he had made a year ago. Now he had invested in one or more of the 6 companies across 3 sectors, that is telecom, insurance and retail, 2 companies from each sector. Now, the following table shows the change in share prices of the 6 companies, which are disguised as A to F in no particular order. And Chintamani had purchased shares only in a multiple of 10 on 5th of June 2006. All right, guys. So this is what has been given to us. Okay. Now, okay, nothing, I cannot see anything that we can do over here, right? So let's move to the questions that we have. So the first one is that if the 2 telecom companies showed the highest absolute variation in the share prices, while the 2 insurance companies showed the lowest absolute variation, what was the approximate percentage change in combined share prices of 2 retail companies? So here 2 things we are talking about. First is the absolute variation and the second is the percentage change. So let us calculate those values for all these companies that we have. Okay, let us calculate the values for all these companies that we have. Okay. So first let's calculate the absolute variation and then we will calculate the percentage change. Okay. Then we are going to calculate the percentage change. All right. So let's see what do we have. Okay, talking about the absolute variation, you see that the difference is of 80 over here. Here the difference is of 75. Here the difference is of 120. Here the difference is of 40. Here the difference is of 100 and here the difference is of 70 points. Okay, so this is the absolute variation that we have, guys. Okay, and talking about the percentage variation, what we have is 53.3. Here we have a 15% ka, here we have a 60% ka change, here we have a 10% ka change, here we have 12.5% ka change, and here we have a 40% ka change. Okay, here we have a 40% ka change. Now it has been given that the showed the 2 highest absolute variation in the share prices. Okay, so the 2 companies which have the highest change in the absolute variation are C and E. So C and E are going to be the telecom companies that we have. Take care. And the 2 which have the lowest absolute difference are going to be the insurance companies. So basically, D we are talking about as an insurance company, and we are talking about F as an insurance company, right? F is the insurance company. Hence, A and B must be the retail companies, and the absolute percentage change, the average percentage changes. Now you see, guys, that the prices were in total of 650. Currently, the current price for them is 805. I believe, yes, 805. So what is the difference? 805 minus 650. How do you calculate it? 805 minus 650 divided by 650. That would give you the approximate percentage change, that is of 24%. So option number B would be the right answer over here. Okay. Now, guys, moving on to the second question that we have. Let's remove this data. Okay, and this one also was for only the first question. Now moving on to the second one. Okay. So if Chintamani had purchased a total of 60 shares of 4 companies of the 6 company or 4 of the 6 companies, then the maximum possible percentage return on investment as on 5th June 2007 based on shares of 4 these companies could be. Now you see that Chintamani has purchased 6 shares across 4 companies. Okay. And you have to make it the maximum possible return. Okay. Now, guys, this would be possible when you purchase 30 shares of the company which has the your maximum the maximum percentage growth which has given, and the remaining 3 companies would be the next 3 top companies. Okay, because you have to maximize, right? And you know that for every company the number of shares that he bought is a multiple of 10. So out of 60, if you take 30 of the highest return company and the remaining 3 of the next second, third and fourth highest company, then only you will be able to maximize the share value, right? Then only you will be able to maximize the share value. So that means 30 shares of C, take 30 shares of C, 10 shares of A, 10 shares of F and 10 shares of B have been bought. Okay, so this is how he has bought the shares of the company. Okay. Now, guys, talking about the initial value of the share purchase. So 200 rupees ke 30 shares he bought. Okay, so 6,000 rupees he invested. 1500, 150k 10 shares he bought, so he got 1500. 500k 10 shares he bought, he got 5,000 he invested, and 175 of k 10 shares he bought, invested 1750. Okay, now the total value that he has invested is 14,250. Okay, and so the invested in C 300, and it became 320 rupees per share, so 30 shares would become 9,600 rupees. Similarly, for A, they became 2,300 rupees. For B, they became 5,750 rupees. And for F, they became 2,450 rupees. Now, the total value of the final woe is 20,100 rupees. Now, what is the absolute change that we have? So, on calculating, we get that the change is of 41%. So, option number D would be a right answer. And then, guys, moving on to the third question that we have, that if one of the two telecom companies showed the highest percentage variation in the share price, while the other telecom showed the lowest percentage variation, then what was the combined percentage change in the share prices of two telecom companies? So, guys, what we can see is that the highest percentage change is for C, so that is going to be one of the telecom companies, and the lowest is for D, that is going to be the second telecom company, right? Now, the combined initial prices of the companies is 600, and after a year the combined price is 760. So by calculating 760 divided by 600, you will get the percentage change, and that will be equal to 26.66. Hence option number A is going to be the right answer for this. So guys, again, the set is complete, and this was again a pretty easy set, and hope all of you have understood the set well. Thanks for watching the video.